TV Mirror'ın 9. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. En son ne olmuştu? En son bizim iç dünyamızda dış dünyamız böyle saçma sapan bir şeyler olmuştu. Karışmıştı iki taraf. İçimizde bir tane adam vardı konuşan böyle psikolog gibi. Onu kaybetmiştik. Onu bulmaya çalışacağız. Ve en son Declan'ın Nick'in katili olduğunu öğrenmiştik. Evet, oyuna devam edebiliriz. Bakalım şimdi şeye bulacağız işte içimizdeki adamı. Kısaca bu kadar. Evet, ne oluyor şu an? Herhalde yine böyle bir sürü bu adamdan çıkıyor. Takip ediyoruz.
Which one are you?
Hanginiz gerçek?
Sam, where are you?
Sen mi oğlum, neredesin?
Sam, where are
Sen
you?
mi o? Lan. Şu bak, şu giden galiba. Bak. Oğlum karanlığa gömüldük. Anam ha. Bir dakika, nasıl tanıyacağız biz? Şu
Sam,
mudur?
come with me.
Sam. Ses de gelmiyor ki bir taraftan.
Sam,
oraya
come
doğru
with me.
gidiyor.
Sam, come with me.
Sam, yakaladık. Bir dakika. Sen biziz lan. Evet, şimdi ne oluyor? Bu ne? Nick var burada.
You're leaving town just like that.
Onu alıp
Not
böyle
even an
gidecek
explanation
misin?
for an old
Eski bir
friend.
arkadaşı hiçbir şey söylemeyecek misin? Bir dakika.
He
Dinleyeyim.
cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
O senin arkadaşın mı? Ona nasıl hissettiğini söyle. Nasıl lan? Hatırlayayım şunu.
You're leaving town just like that.
Onu da alıp
Not even an explanation for an old friend.
eski bir arkadaşı hiçbir şey söylemeyecek misin? Bir dakika. Hangi cevabı verdi?
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine.
Bir dakika, ben şimdi çok konuşmayacağım, anlamaya çalışacağım.
Tell
Bir
him
daha
the
bakalım.
reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine.
Onu açıkla, sebepleri listeli. Bizim aramızdaki tartışma ne şimdi?
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
Bu söyle demiştir.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
Olabilir bak, bu olabilir. Bu çok benziyor bizim kankamıza.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
Arayacağınız... Bir dakika.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
Bir dakika ya. Çok karışık oğlum, yanlış bir
He
karar.
cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
O senin arkadaşın, ona nasıl hissettiğin. Bu gitmeyle alakalı bir şeyden bahsetmiyor mu ya?
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
Onun bunun ya o ya şunu yapıyorum.
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Eyvah. Ya yanlış karar mı verdik? Abi bir de o arada arkadan şarkı geliyor ya, dın dın dın. Bu oyunun nasıl şarkısı? Oğlum o da ayrı bir tetikliyor. Finale gidiyoruz biz, söyleyeyim. Bu bölüm final olur.
Don't leave me, Lee. I don't have a lot of
Buraya
friends.
gitme, arkadaşım
No one
yok.
at school talks to me and
Benimle okulda
you
konuşmazlar
promised.
ve sen söz verdin. Bu ne demiştir?
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry.
Bir dakika.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that.
Hayır. Böyle bir söz vermemi istemezdi o. Çünkü dönmeyebilirim ben.
Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that.
Bence bu. Bak bence bu. Şu ikisi arasında kaldım.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry.
Of, ne yapsam, repliği de bir
Don't
hatırlayayım.
leave me, Lee. I don't have a lot
Gitme,
of friends.
arkadaşım yok.
No one at school talks to me and you promised.
Açıkla demiştir ya.
It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
Hadi
It's not
bulalım
fair.
ya.
I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Ne oluyor? Hayır, buranın da ışığı giderse.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Evlenmek istemiyorum, ona ihtiyacım yok. Bu başta duyduğumuz şey. Anna bizi reddederken ne demişti?
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
Bunu demez.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Böyle bir şey asla demez şu sağdaki gibi. Bak, bu oldun. Bir dakika.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over.
Hiçbir şey yapmazsam. Hayır ya, hayır, böyle saçma şeyler, vaatler vermez.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
Onu dinle, bazen doğru kelimeler yoktur. Ne yapsam? Ciddi olduğumuzu belli mi edelim? Ne yapalım oğlum? Çok karıştı iş.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Neyse, hadi bunu yapıyorum.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Ne oluyor lan? Oğlum.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus.
Oğlum bak, birilerini kaybetmek istemiyorum. Birilerini veya bir şeylerini. Bu oyunda hiçbir şey kaybetmeyeceğiz. Hiçbirini kaybetmeyeceğiz, tamam mı? Nasıl? Bu ne ya? Bu ne? Bu ne oğlum? Ben buradan nasıl seçeceğim? Neye göre seçeceğim ben bunu?
They just want to put useless labels on it.
Üzerinde sadece bir etiket olur. Ne? Ne? Bak, bizim adam böyle durur. Ne yapacağız? Ne yapacağız? Sen o mu, sen değil falan.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Ne yapacağız ki biz? O mu deyince bir dakika. Sadece burada S diye, sen diye işaretleyebiliyoruz. Başka ne yapabiliriz ki? Enter'a basalım. Arkada varmış. Bu ne oğlum? Ne yapacağım ben? Ya neye göre seçiyoruz? Sen değil. Bir dakika.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think.
Orada onun için daha iyi. Doğruyu bulduk hele şükür, değil mi? Lan? Ne oluyor lan? Ne oluyor lan? Oğlum çok karışık lan. Bak bu has. Bu gelme diyor galiba. Bu gel diyor. Bu da gel. Bir dakika. Yansımalara bakıyorum da. Bir dakika, sonraki yapacağı harekete bakalım şimdi. Yok, saçma sapan hareketler yapıyor bu. Oğlum yansımalara bakmamız gerekliymiş. Sen ne yapacaksın? Düz gel gel yapıyorsun. Şu bak şu. İlk başta anlayabilseydik de anlamak zor yani. Kavramak zor ilk başlarda. Sonra yavaş yavaş...
I know you don't
Lan?
want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his
Bu
social
ne lan?
skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
Oğlum mu?
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
Ne? Ne? Hiçbir şey anlamadım. Kim bizim kardeşimizmiş, kim neymiş çözmeye çalış.
I'm ready.
Hazırım. Neye hazırız? Ne yapalım? Daha adamımızı bulamadık. Asıl dünyaya geçiyoruz galiba. Cidden olaylar çok karıştı bende. Bizim bir erkek bir çocuğumuz mu vardı? Ne oluyor lan? Çok karanlık. Öylesine bir yolda yürüyoruz. Of, işler dediğim gibi cidden çok karışık. Ne oluyor lan? Sular azalıyor. Evlenmeye mi gidiyoruz? Pardon, aynaya girdim. Bir an evleneceğiz bir şey sandım. Oha! Ne oluyor lan? Baksanıza şu manzaraya. Evet. Şimdi buradaki aynaya gireceğiz bakalım. Umarım bize bir şeyler girmez. Umarım sadece aynaya gireriz. Abi. İç dünyamız bu kadar geniş mi? Hangi dünyaya gitti?
Hey.
Adamım,
Hey.
tuzak olmasın.
It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here.
Hayır, gitme.
You
Hayır.
know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path. I believe some of the credit is mine.
Neden her şey bu kadar zor?
Why does it have to be so complicated out there? I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted?
Sanki ben değilim, numara yapma mı? Numara yapma diyeyim.
You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me. But the two halves of your world, they don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things.
Yeterince gücüm var mı bilmiyorum.
You make it sound so easy. I'm not sure I'm ready to let it go. It'll
Seni
take a lot of
seviyorum.
work, but we can get you there. No one can enjoy life when they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders. What about the world? Everything has a price. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now. Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take
Ne?
one.
Ne? Hayır. Hayır, ben ayrılmak da istemiyorum. Hangisi? Ne? Ya tek olacağım ya bu yanımda olacak. Abi bak, ben burada kimseyle vedalaşmak için bu oyuna başlamadım. Kimseyle vedalaşamam şu an. Bir daha üzülemem. Hiç üzülmek istemiyorum. Ben bu yola senle devam ederim kardeşim. Senle devam ediyorum.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you and less about everything else. I know. I'm ready. It's not gonna be easy. But you and I, we're gonna get there.
Biz
Together.
biriz. Biz tabii ki biriz. Kardeşim benim. Kardeşim benim. Oh be. Biz ortağız. Seni bırakacağımı mı düşündün ya? Asla bırakmam onu, asla. Şu ana kadar bize bir sürü destek sağladı yani. Yoldaşımız var. Onu kaybedemem dediğim gibi. Kimseyi kaybedemem. Anna'yı da kaybetmek istemiyorum. Acaba o gelmesin bize. Declan da şerefsiz çıktı bu arada. Öldürmüş, Nick'i öldürmüş. Şu an öyle biliyoruz. Oyun mu kasıyor lan?
Anna probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam. No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Anna'yı tabii ki tek bırakmayız. Ama Declan'a da onunla birlikte gitmek istemiyorum ben şahsen.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Ha, yanlış yöne gidiyormuşum. Yanlış yöne gidiyormuş. Bu reddedildiğimiz yer.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
Allah'ım, final geliyor. Bak, Anna'ya bir şey yaparsan senin altına bam vururum. Şakam yok bak. Gebertirim seni. Burada ne bulacağız? İpucu bulacak mıyız acaba? Zaten biz buralara bakmıştık. Bak, kesin Anna'yı tehdit ediyor bak bu. Bak, Anna'ya bir şey yaparsan.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me.
Ha.
I was worried about you.
Hadi bunu yapalım.
It's fine. I'm okay now. We have to get this done.
That's true. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Yanımda olduğun için teşekkür ederim diye.
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files.
Ya ama
find them
kardeşim,
anywhere.
öleceksin. Öleceğinden korkuyorum. Biz ölsek sıkıntı yok da bu ölecek.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
Ne arıyoruz? Dur, ne arıyoruz? USB bellek.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Tamam. Acele etmemiz lazım.
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing. A precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad
bir
metaphor for my life right now.
Keşfet. Burada mı? Declan, güven.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
Gıda kabı.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Bir dakika. Başka bir şey saklamış olamaz mısın? Yok, buna da izin vermedi. Biz ne yapacağız şimdi? Bir şey bulamıyoruz. Burada ismimiz yazılıydı bizim. Evet. Buraya bir yere sakladı bu. Bir şeyler yazılıydı buraya, kazılıydı.
I don't see it.
Hiçbir şey görmedim.
Burying it would be a lot of work for Dickie.
Aha. Aha. Aha. Mallık yapıp göremediğimiz, hele şükür sonunda bulduk. Ama adam
Found
gelecek.
it.
You did? Let me see. With this? We'll be able to put
Adam
Declan behind
gelecek.
bars and
Declan
clear your
gelecek.
name. Come on,
Hold it there, boss.
Declan.
Declan.
Now, you two just
Şerefsiz.
relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
200'dü işte, 200'dü.
It's harder than
Benim
you
içim
think.
zordu he. Ağzına vurduğumunu şu. Şimdi küfür de etmek istemiyorum. Bak anla. Nick'i neden öldürdün?
Tell me
neden,
what happened
neden?
with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago.
Pis
Fuck that
şerefsiz.
common good shit, right?
Herkes sana
You were one of
güvendi.
Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. As soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something.
Aa, Öne çıkayım, öne çıkacağım.
Declan. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly
Eyvallah.
why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Doğru düz soracağım.
Keep your cool. He's not gonna shoot if he thinks he has better options. Otherwise, he already would have.
Sen
Because it's
öyle
not
değilsin.
what you want. The sooner you understand it, the better.
I've changed my opinion of you, Sammy. You're not that clever.
What
Hayır.
he means is, 2 more dead bodies will draw unwanted attention. It'd be easier to let us go. We'll both stay quiet.
Maybe you should let Anna do the talking for you, Higgs. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise. It ain't personal.
Hayır,
Don't
hayır.
delude
vur.
yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
Diki seni bizi öldürmek zorunda değilsin. Cinayetlerimiz fark edilmiyor hiç.
He wants
Ona
things to
sor.
stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger.
Tamam, müdahale etmeyeceğiz size. Biz Bizi öldürmek zorunda
You're
değil.
not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone.
Çok
Dickie's
gerilimli
still
ama.
alive. You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop. You still care about this town.
Maybe you're right, Sam. Maybe deep down I don't want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie, and I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're bluffing. You seem to think you could just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
Bizi ödeyin, her şeyi itiraf edin, dosyalarınızı alın ve gidin. Dosyalarınızı alın ve gidin diyeyim. Ama bu ne ya? Bizi ödeyin ne? Dosyalarınızı alın ve gidin. Ama ben bunun gitmesini istemiyorum. Bu her şeyi
You know
itiraf
this only
edin.
ends in one of two ways. Choose the right one, Declan. Lower your weapon and turn yourself in.
I'm in way past turning myself in. I'd rather put a bullet in my own head. But let's just imagine I take the evidence and let you go. How do I know you won't double-cross me? Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article that sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
Bakayım.
You know, as a criminal and as a cop, he's probably seen lots of desperate people doing desperate things. Stay calm. Appear confident. You staring down the barrel of his gun is already having an effect on him.
Ben yaşamak istiyorum diye.
Because if I talked, I know you'd be coming after me. I'm not suicidal.
You're only saying that because I'm pointing a gun at you. But when I'm not, who knows what you'll do? Well, this was all very entertaining. But I'm done chatting. Give me that evidence, Anna.
Aa,
I hope you choke on it.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you.
bundan
People will figure
kurtulamam.
it out eventually, Declan.
Well, you won't be around to find out. No, you don't!
Anna!
Vuruldu. Helal olsun sana be kızım. Aa, ölüyor. Öl.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance.
Kız,
Just hurry.
Kız ölecek. Bu sonu istemiyordum. Mallık yaptım da sola nasıl kayacağımı bilmiyordum.
Anna?
Hangi şeyi işaret.
Can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
Hayır. Hayır. Kaybetmekten korktuğum şey, yanlış yapmaktan korktuğum şey buydu zaten. Anna'yı kaybettik. Ve Declan öldü. Anna da öldü. Declan yanında 3 masum kişiyi götürdü. Nick'i. İşte o Deki mi ne vardı? Bir de Anna'yı götürdü. Ya olmaz böyle şey ama ya. Ya olmaz olmaz. Ben gitmek istemiyorum ya. Ama gideceğiz maalesef.
This is one funeral I can't avoid.
Cenazeden kaçamam maalesef.
Sam, you got a moment? I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
Kendini
It wasn't your
suçlama
fault.
diyeyim arka.
No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough. I'll let you go now. Look after yourself, Sam.
Just remember, this funeral isn't about you, or even Anna. It's about everyone. Us mourners sharing catharsis. I could use some of that today. Listen, empathize, express yourself. Let them see she mattered to you. Don't be afraid, and you'll be fine.
Nasıl yoluna girecek? Anne ölmüş burada. Anne ölmüş. Her şey yoluna girecek diyorsun. Kardeşim bak seni severim. Ama kim?
Hey, Ethan.
Sam, I'm not sure what to say. I know you and Anna were close. I'm sorry about what happened.
I appreciate that. Hey,
Aldı.
I never apologized for trashing the bar that night. I'm sorry.
Forget it. It's not the first brawl I've had in my bar. It won't be the last. So, you holding up all right?
Honestly,
Sanırım hayal edebiliyorum.
about as well as you can imagine.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Listen, next time you're at the Haven, let me buy you a beer, all right?
I'll probably take you up on that.
Oğlum anla. Gitmezdi, böyle iş olmaz. O annesi değil ama Anna'yı
You're angry.
kaybetti yakın.
You have every right to be.
I should press charges. You could have killed people.
Özür
I'm
dilemek
truly
istiyorum.
sorry for what happened. I was so obsessed with finding Dickie, I was out of line.
You were. But your actions also stopped a truly terrible man. Sam, do not lose yourself in obsession. It is a most dangerous place to be lost.
I was lost there for a time, but I think I've found myself now.
So, was it worth it in the end?
I'm not sure.
Bilmiyorum.
It's still something I ask myself every day.
As do I. I hope you'll find your answer. I'm sorry for your loss, Sam.
çocuk kötü olmuştur ya.
Hey, Muley.
Melih diyormuş bizi. Oyunun
Bug.
sonunda bunu öğreniyoruz.
I'm sorry about Anna. I can't believe so many people. I'm sorry about her.
Nasılsın
Yeah, I'm
diye
sorry too.
sorarız.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and, well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I'm glad you found out what happened to my dad.
You were right on the money. I'll give you that.
And I'm glad the guy who did it didn't get away with it. It just... If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
Ya oğlum. Sarılacağım sana.
Come here.
Sarılacağım gitmeden. Oyun bitmeden. Bu arada alternatif sonları da çekmeyi düşünüyorum. Böyle bitmez bu. Çünkü ben sinir oluyorum. Oyunda da sonu
So,
düzelteceğim. Anla
it's not my
ölmeyecek,
fault?
merak etmeyin. Declan'ın
It isn't
tek
anyone's
hatası.
fault. No one alive, at least.
I still feel bad.
I know. But it's not your fault.
Sam,
Değil zaten.
of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl.
Abi
It
ben
was hard
çıldırıyorum
before, but
düşündükçe
now-
Anna'nın öldüğünü.
She's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Niye?
Kathy,
Niye?
I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
Can senin için
Kathy,
korkuyor diye.
Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
it's the only way I can deal with my back. And it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
God,
Ben maddi destek yaparım.
I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Alırım merak etme ben de. Ben de.
I'd love to.
Elbette.
I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I need to talk to my daughter. Hey, I'm real sorry about Anna.
Anlayı oğlum. Hiç şunu yapmayın zaten.
I'm sorry I missed the funeral. I wasn't busy, I just couldn't be there.
Burada Walter'la da konuşmamışız. Tüm şıkları deneyelim. Ne konuşacağız? Bu ne? Denisim
I'm sorry you got
mezarlığı.
mixed up in all this.
Kavga etsek bile.
It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
He's completely lost faith in himself. First Nick, now Anna, and he's convinced he could have prevented Nick's death if he had only listened. He doesn't want to retire so much as he thinks he should retire.
Bunların hiçbiri
Walter,
senin hatırın.
don't blame yourself for what happened. None of this was your fault. You can't let it get to you. And honestly, what would the Basswood Jungle be without its famous chief editor?
How did you... Is it that obvious? Well, I did think about retiring, yes. But maybe the ship still needs its captain. I could go for another journey. Thank you for the kind words, Sam. It means a lot, it really does. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
It's too early to say for sure, but maybe I'll stick around for a bit.
Really? I thought with everything... Well, you always were a tough one. As for me, I may stay around a bit longer than I was expecting.
I don't think you'll ever leave, Walter.
Well, it's like you said. Sometimes you need to ride until you can't anymore. Basswood is my town, the jungle is my home. And you'll always be welcome at both. After all, it might be time for you to settle down. Life is short and fleeting, like the sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Sam.
Same to you.
Sen de aynı. Abi çıldıracağım ben. Düşündükçe böyle Anna'nın öldüğünü. Kurtarabilirdik. De ben nereden bileyim, tam anlamıyorum şıklarda. Hangisinde sola kayacağım, hangisinde şöyle dikkatini dağıtacağım falan. Bunlar kimdi? Ha.
We are all grieving.
Time for you to step in. She needs to know that she's not alone.
Ben de onu özlüyorum. Ne yapayım, özlüyorum.
Christina, I know how you feel. I'll always have that hole in my heart where she used to be.
She's never coming into my shop again.
No, she won't, and it hurts. But you have to remember her for all the good moments you two shared. And you can bet that wherever she is, she misses your coffee.
Ha, bu kahvenin
I'm sure she does.
şeyin sahibi.
Thank you, Sam. There have just been too many funerals lately.
Yes, there has, madam. Thank you. You have a way with words, young man.
Misery loves company, Sam. You did well.
Eyvallah kankam benim. Hiçbir zaman kötü bir şey yapmaya çalışmaya. Bu kimin tabutu? Anna'nın mı? Anna ya, Anna.
It should have been me. I'm so sorry.
Ayrılıyorum. Cidden ölmemesi gerekliydi. Ve bu adamla konuşacağım.
Joe, I'm sorry.
Promised. He promised you'd keep her safe.
He's got a lot of rage in him. It's tearing him up. Maybe just let him take it out on you.
I knew she was in danger. Your poker face has always been crap, but I trusted you. Thought you'd keep her safe. Thought you cared for her. But you didn't.
Sessiz kalacağım.
She's...
Ya abla ne var ya? Ne?
Yapıyor
Buradan
muydun?
bile evet. Kapımı niye kilitleyeyim? Hadi git abla.
Ha, tam yarıda mı kestim?
Evet.
Özür dilerim. Ama ne yapayım? Kitlemesen alıp çıkacağım işte. Kilitliyorsun daha kötü oluyor.
Yo her türlü kötü oluyor. Tamam. Evet devam
Dead.
edelim.
And I'm still here. Old. Broken. Why didn't you kill that bastard sooner? Why'd you let him take my little girl? Should have... My little girl. My little girl. I'm sorry. I know you did all you could. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
He needs to know the people who hurt his daughter have been punished. He needs to hear from you that all of this is over.
Mantıklı.
It's over.
Bitti
The man who
sözleri.
hurt your daughter and Nick is gone. No one got away with anything.
That's the only thing that comforts me. You know, she never regretted having you in her life. She'd want you to know that.
Anna... Anna was... She was... Words. You spend your whole life devoted to them. Yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. I miss her.
Ben
And I don't think I have anything else.
You should say something. Let people know you're grieving with them. You don't have to suffer alone. They're here for you, and you're here for them.
ne diyeceğiz?
It's a lot of weight to speak about someone who's gone. How do you start?
O gerçeği savunma.
Anna was the most stubborn person I ever met. Most people don't have the courage to say no to your face. She always did. Because if she thought you were wrong, she cared enough to tell you why. Not many have the strength to do that.
İnsanları severdi.
Anna always wanted to make sure people's voices would be heard. She used her platform to elevate those left behind, those hurting in silence. And she wouldn't stop until they got the justice and respect they deserved. She was braver than me, than anyone I ever met. She never ran from a fight.
Onun mirası cesaretimiz midir, birliğimiz midir?
Basswood
Bildiğimiz
honors
biz.
Anna just by existing, standing together through the hard times. And there are always more hard times than good. That's just how the world is. But standing, united as a community, that's how we honor her. Goodbye. You'll be missed.
Strong words. Strong words.
She'd have loved that.
Well said.
Anla gidince hiç anlamı kalmıyor. Şu yanındaki adam harici, bir de çocuk harici ben kimseyi sevmiyorum. Sonda da söyleyecek söz müydü bu? Abi, bir oyun daha bitti mi? Bir efsane daha bitti. Abi inanamıyorum ya. Efsane serimiz TV Mirror burada bitmiştir. Alternatif sonları oynamayı düşünüyorum ben. Eğer ki öyle bir seçenek de veriyorsa sizinle burada tüm sonları oynayacağız. Özellikle Anna'nın ölmediği sonu oynayacağım ben. Farklı serilerde ve bunun farklı sonlarında, iyi sonlarında buluşmak üzere. Abi insan böyle bir süre oyunu oynayınca böyle karakterlere de bağlanıyor. Bir daha göremeyecek olma şeyi falan. Ama merak etmeyin, bunları bir daha göreceğiz. Alternatif sonlarda, ama ondan sonra maalesef çok göreceğimizi sanmıyorum. Görüşürüz.